Have you ever felt something like this? You picture yourself achieving great things. You imagine success. You imagine a brighter future. But when the moment comes to act, you hesitate. You whisper to yourself, "I'll begin tomorrow." If you have ever carried big dreams, but struggled with laziness, then this story is meant for you. It may reshape the way you look at your path, your choices, and your entire life. Once in a quiet little village, surrounded by soft green hills and tall whispering trees, lived a young man named Elijah. Elijah was 25, strong, healthy, full of dreams. Whenever he spoke to his friends, he loved to say, "One day, I'll be the most successful farmer in this village. My land will shine like gold. People will come to me for guidance, and I'll be respected everywhere." Everyone admired Elijah's confidence. But there was one problem. Elijah was terribly lazy. When the sun rose, other farmers walked to their fields. Elijah stayed in bed. When men worked under the burning sun, Elijah rested in the shade, speaking about all the things he would do one day. When women carried water from the well, he simply said, "I'll help later." He loved big ideas, but hated taking action. He enjoyed imagining a glorious future, but avoided every difficult step required to build it. One evening, Elijah's uncle, an old wise farmer, came to visit him. He stood quietly looking at Elijah's empty field. The soil was rich, yet nothing was growing. He said, "Elijah, my boy, why is your land empty? You speak of golden harvests, but I see only dry, neglected soil." Elijah laughed softly. "Uncle, don't worry. I'll start tomorrow. My field will be the best. Just wait and see." The old man sighed. He had heard that tomorrow far too many times. So he decided to teach Elijah a lesson. He reached into his pocket and pulled out 2 tiny bags. Inside each was a single seed. He placed them in Elijah's hands and said, "These seeds are symbolic, but powerful. The first is the seed of ambition. If you plant it and water it daily, it will grow slowly, but eventually become a tree that brings fruit, shade, and prosperity. The second is the seed of laziness. Plant it, and it will sprout quickly, but it will spread weeds across your entire field, destroying everything else. Elijah, your future depends on which seed you choose to care for." Elijah stared at the 2 seeds. One represented ambition, the other laziness. He thought, "Of course I'll plant ambition. I want a successful life." But when morning came, Elijah felt tired again. "I'll plant it tomorrow," he whispered. Days passed. Eventually, out of boredom, he planted both seeds. "I'll see what happens," he said. "I can always take care of them later." Weeks went by. Elijah forgot about the seeds. He spent his days sleeping, wandering the village, talking more than working. One afternoon, he finally walked to his field. What he saw shocked him. The laziness seed had exploded with growth. Weeds covered almost every corner of the soil, thick, tall, wild, choking everything. And the ambition seed? It was still there, but tiny, weak, nearly lifeless, starving for the care it never received. Elijah's dreams were collapsing before his eyes. His uncle returned that day. He looked at the field and said quietly, "Elijah, this is more than just land. This is your life. Ambition begins small. It needs discipline, patience, and daily work. Without care, it dies. But laziness grows without effort. It spreads fast and destroys everything you hope for. My son, you dreamed of greatness, but your laziness has stolen your future." Elijah fell to his knees. He touched the weak ambition's sprout, and tears filled his eyes. For the first time he understood. Dreams mean nothing without action. That night, Elijah couldn't sleep. He thought about the wasted time, the missed chances, the promises he never kept. "If I don't change now," he whispered, "laziness will own me forever." Before dawn, Elijah rose from his bed. He walked straight to his field and began pulling out the weeds with his bare hands. It was exhausting. His back ached, his hands bled, but he did not stop. He watered the ambition seed. He cared for it every day. Time 1.2s. Slowly, very slowly, it began to grow. Day by day it strengthened. Month by month it rose higher. And over the years it became a tall, magnificent tree, full of fruit, full of shade, full of abundance. Elijah changed too. He was no longer the lazy dreamer the village once knew. He became known as the man who defeated his own laziness and won. Dear listener, Elijah's story is not truly about farming. It is about life. Inside each of us, there are two seeds: the seed of ambition and the seed of laziness. Ambition grows only when you feed it with discipline, effort, and consistent action. Laziness grows by itself, but it destroys your dreams long before they begin. So if you feel ambitious yet lazy, remember Elijah's field. Don't wait for tomorrow. Start today. Water your ambition. Pull out the weeds of laziness. Because the longer you delay, the faster your dreams fade away. If this story inspired you or gave you something meaningful, don't forget to like the video. Subscribe to Tales with English and share this message with someone who also dreams big but battles with laziness. Together, we can strengthen our ambition and build the life we imagine.